Move, move, move. Get off me. Hey, Keely B. Hey, Keely B. Get off my stuff. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Quaddy. Good afternoon, Quaddy. What's up, Cliff? What's going on, Shell? She love. That needs to be braided or twisted up, Cliff. Oh, okay. Well, them braids cost too much money. I ain't trying to do all that. I need to go ahead and watch some YouTube videos on how to braid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can make some money braiding hair or something. Do you plan on getting the dog? No. Hey, Clever. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Shonda. Hello, everyone. Hello, Yolanda Kirkendall. Why are you trying to crawl up under me, man? Go on in there. Get on in there.
That's right, guys. I am back with some amazing deals, and it's so simple for you to shop everything right from your screen. If you open up the camera app on your phone and scan that QR code, it will bring you directly to be able to shop all of these amazing finds. And as a reminder, NBC Universal receives a portion of the proceeds made when shopping with the QR code. This is the Pretere Paris Complete Daily Skin Collection, and this is the essential 4-step skincare routine that is super luxurious and great for all skin types. So everything is formulated with vitamin C and E. You get the purifying milk cleanser as well as the vitamin C and E.
What wrong? You look. I watch the TV. Watch the TV behind me. Watch the TV behind the camera. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Esther Carbuckle. Yeah. I'm watching TV back there. Okay.
These are the Corsamo Blue watches. I love that these have that stainless steel bracelet that feature the sapphire-coated mineral crystal and fold-over buckle clasp. And you can choose between the Alexis or the Preston style in multiple colorways. The original retail price on these is $1,300, but today, $159.99, which is a total of 87% off. This is the 19B69 Italia vintage 3-piece expandable spinner luggage set. This is so cool. So I love that you've got the adjustable.
You cold, bro? Oh yeah. What's for lunch? Almonds are for lunch. Why you got a jacket on? 'Cause it's cold. It's cold.
We've got the black, the white, or the gray. So grab those phones and scan that QR code on your screen. Because the original retail price on these is $479.99, but today $169.99, which is a total savings of 64% off. This is the Remarkable Goods Papa Shade Portable 3-person tent. This is really lightweight, and its portable style is waterproof and wind resistant. We've got 3 fun colors. We've got the green, the blue, and the orange available. The original retail price on these tents is $129.99, but today our deal price is just $29.99, which is a total savings of 76% off. All right, if you want to shop all of these amazing finds, you can scan the QR code right on your screen or visit guild.com/access. Camping gear to luggage, those some great items for summer right there. We'll be right back.
Need or not, we make bourbon for the way you drink it. Discover your own taste at Fresh Bourbon in downtown Lexington. Bringing a fresh take on a classic, we want your next or your first bourbon experience to be exactly the way you like it. Like it on the rocks? Perfect. Like to mix it into an amazing cocktail? Perfect. Book your tasting today and enjoy a new bourbon experience. Fresh Bourbon. We asked real customers what they love most about Consumer Cellular.
What I love, the pricing was fantastic. The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers.
Consumer Cellular offers really great coverage. It's the same.
The price is remarkable.
With prices on the rise, ours are dropping again. Get unlimited talk and text with a flexible data plan starting at $20 a month.
They are always concerned about my needs.
Our customers
Do you go walking? I decided to weight lift today. I'm not been eating that much food. I ain't got to worry about heart disease. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been eating that much food.
You'd be surprised how much you can actually say.
Switch today and save up to
So I wake up and say hello, Cliff. Hey Arnett. Hey Arnett. I'm weightlifting here every day. If I want to walk somewhere, I catch the bus there. If I want to walk somewhere, I catch the bus. Yeah. So you got the coat on to sweat. You got the coat on to sweat? No, it's cold. It's cold in here. It's cold in here.
Like having longer or heavier periods than what's normal for you, or bleeding after you go through menopause. Bloating, pain or pressure, feeling too full, too fast, unusual bleeding. These aren't just words. They could be symptoms of a gynecologic cancer, such as cervical, ovarian, uterine, vaginal,
Can't hear anything. You can't hear anything? I said hello or not. How you doing? I said, how you doing? Can you hear me now? Yeah, you probably can't hear nothing because I wasn't talking. I was just sitting here not saying nothing. Can you hear me now?
Closed captioning and other considerations for Access Daily provided by.
Sis, I'm turning into a mom. Just let her back. Oh, my super soft skin. See, Jergens original cherry almond lotion. Smooth. Mom will be so proud. Feel like one big baby bud. And happy Mother's Day. Jergens. Celebrate the mom in your life. Choose from our collection of gift sets starting at $99.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. Find it, try it, paint it, love it. Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
A big thanks to Reed Scott for stopping by today.
And Tosh, Howie, and Lily. And tomorrow, the Muppets are going to be here. Buckle up for that.
See you later.
Where Benny go? Benny go?
Hi, this is Joseph, Rapid Fire Home Buyers. Do you have a house that's costing you too much time and money? Maybe a rental house, an inherited house you don't know what to do with, or the house you're living in that you just can't keep up with. We buy property in any condition and any price range all over the Southeast. Sell your house as is for cash with no repairs, no fees, and no commissions. If you're even thinking of selling your house, before you call a realtor, give us a call for a free cash offer. Call 859-695-3875.
Hey there, homeowners. Are you in need of a new roof, bathroom remodel, or landscape lighting? Look no further than Art Roofing and ABC 36's all
Your cat is adorable. I said, your cat is adorable. Thank you, thank you.
Fryer Construction, landscape lighting from Bluegrass Irrigation, and a fire stick from Dr. Stereo. Go to WTDQ.com to enter for your chance to win an ABC 36's All Around the House giveaway.
Watch Monday Munchies every Monday on High Noon with Doug and Lisa Hahn. Brought to you by Zucker. ABC 36 on your side. You're watching My Kentucky.
Hey y'all, join the conversation.
It's nap time. Yes, nap time. It's nap time.
We'll save you a seat at the table. Only on ABC 36.
Let's say you see the table.
Good afternoon, I'm Eva Pilgrim.
Hi, everyone. I'm DeMarco Morgan.
And I'm Dr. Jen Ashton, and this is what you need to know.
Tensions rise as the clock ticks down on the expiration of Title 42 at the southern border. Inside, the moment-to-moment developments unfolding right now as the Title 42 era ends and another begins. Our team is there with new reporting.
Breaking the stigma with actress Malin Ackerman as she shines a light on the struggle facing many of the nation's children in this Mental Health Awareness Month.
The possible
Is
link
we drawing again today? No, I'm not drawing because I was drawing yesterday. And then I was drawing and my views just went completely down. Nobody was in her. I'm like, how am I drawing and nobody was in her? They rather look at me sit here and do nothing than see me draw. Than to see me draw. They rather sit here and see me do nothing than to see me draw.
And DeMarco Morgan with Dr. Jen Ashton and what you need to know.
It's like if I put the camera on artwork on the TV or the cat playing around, everybody leaves. My views go down and less people are in here. Yeah. Well, I'm going. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just cold. I'm just cold.
The entire ABC News family.
Thank you. I'm so blessed. We're so grateful, yeah.
So grateful to work with friends.
You got that right. And here is a peek at the little fun photo shoot that we just did. And later in the program, you'll learn a little bit more about these two and see how they did when our
GMA anchors George Stephanopoulos and Robin Roberts put them both on the other side of the camera. That's a little pressure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Robin Robbins me.
You gotta stick around to see it. First, let's get to some headlines, Dr. Jen. We're looking at medical news. May is Pre-Eclampsia Awareness Month. 42% of Americans are familiar with this.
Yeah, that's a new survey, and really it needs to be higher, right? Because this is something that affects the mother and the fetus and has some major consequences. So take a look at this news pressure. This is the definition: in pregnant women or newly postpartum women. So it can occur after delivery. This affects women really after the midpoint in pregnancy. So after 20th week of gestation or postpartum, as I said, and it can occur weeks postpartum. How many women? 1 in 12 pregnancies. So it causes 15% of all preterm births. It is potentially life-threatening for the mother and the fetus. And what are the symptoms? Swelling in the hands and face, particularly severe swelling, severe headaches, belly pain, abdominal pain, blurry vision, some lab abnormalities is a diagnosis that we make generally in obstetrics. And then how do we treat it? We monitor the blood pressure, oftentimes giving magnesium. If it is severe, we effect delivery, which is how it's related to preterm delivery. So again, it's good that we're doing Pre-Eclampsia Awareness Month.
All right, Dr. Jen, thank you. Brenda Roy is in studio with the latest headlines. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, good to see you all. Great to be here on this very special day, a new era of GMA3. Congratulations to you all. We start with the historic developments at the border with the pandemic immigration restrictions known as Title 42 set to expire at midnight. Thousands of migrants at the southwest border. Officials had feared a surge after the measure expires, but now say it appears that spike may have come before the policy ends. New rules in place for migrants with consequences of a 5-year delay without the right paperwork. And Republican Congressman George Santos heads back to Capitol Hill as a criminal defendant after surrendering yesterday in New York and pleading not guilty to 13 counts of wire fraud, money laundering, and other charges. Released on $500,000 bond, he says he will clear his name. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy now says he will not support Santos's bid for re-election. And the first over-the-counter birth control pill could be on drugstore shelves as early as this summer. Advisors to the FDA have voted unanimously in favor of allowing the O pill to be sold without a prescription. Food and Drug Administration officials still have to sign off on that. Their decision is expected in a few weeks. And the Knicks and the Warriors staying alive in exciting NBA playoff action. The Warriors, led by Steph Curry, pushing LeBron and the Lakers to at least one more game, this time in Los Angeles. But the head injury to star Anthony Davis causing some concern back at the Garden. It's on to Game 6 after beating the Heat and avoiding.
So how was your morning? My morning was good. My morning was good. Is it cold there? Yes, cold. It's cold up here in Alaska.
Lakers, Warriors. I mean, it's all good.
The face you made when I looked at you.
Oh my God, that was a side eye.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. I can feel it. Thank you, Rita.
There's a whole lot more ahead here on GMA3 on this Thursday. The intensifying concerns at the U.S. southern border as the clock ticks down on Title 42. Our team is in El Paso with the latest.
Plus, stopping the stigma when it comes to children and mental health. The Star taking on a key role in an important cause. GMA3.
ABC's GMA3, What You Need to Know, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
That's it? Yeah. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer makes it easy to compare home insurance options.
Man, I told my wife I'd be here for hours. What do we do now?
We live.
Save time and money with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. What you do afterwards is up to you.
Oh, I was actually just thinking I would take a nap. Pretty tired.
Okay.
Trying to control my asthma felt anything but normal. Enough was enough. I talked to an asthma specialist and found out my severe asthma is driven by eosinophils, a type of asthma Nucala can help control. Now, fewer asthma attacks and less oral steroids. That's my new normal. Nucala. Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection for severe eosinophilic asthma. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop steroids unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause headache, injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue. Talk to your asthma specialist to see if once-monthly Nucala may be right for you. And learn about savings at Nucala.com. There's more to your life than asthma. Find your new normal with Nucala. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside.
And it helps prevent streaks and haze. WetJet is so worth it. Love it or your money back. It's Macy's Mother's Day sale now. Get great gifts for every mom with an extra 25% off, plus shop specials, and discover even more she'll love with Macy's Gift Finder. NexGard is the flea and tick protection that's #1 with vets. Your vet trusts it for her patients and her own dog. Plus, its delicious beef flavor is #1 with dogs. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Ask your vet about NexGard.
No two bodies are the same. Some pets never got that message, but Always Flex Foam did. It protects against different flows for up to 0 leaks, and it flexes to fit all bodies for up to 0 feel. Feel it yourself with Always Flex Foam.
Avoiding triggers but can't keep migraines away? Qulipta can help prevent migraines. You can't always prevent what's going on outside. That's why Qulipta helps what's going on inside. Qulipta gets right to work. In a 3-month study, Qulipta significantly reduced monthly migraine days, and the majority of people reduced them by 50 to 100%. Qulipta blocks CGRP, a protein believed to be a cause of migraines. Qulipta is a preventive treatment for episodic migraine. Most common side effects are nausea, constipation, and tiredness. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Qulipta.
Like it or not, April followed me right there.
Tonight,
Could this doctor have ordered the murder of his ex-girlfriend's lover?
the deadly love triangle. This is Revenge, the 2020 special. Tonight at 10 Central on ABC.
Welcome back to GMA3. Now to the situation at the southern border. With Title 42, the pandemic air policy restricting immigration set to expire tonight, officials have been bracing for a surge of migrants in the days and weeks ahead.
ABC's Medina Villarreal joins us now from El Paso, Texas, where border agents are warning migrants making the trip that they must have the right paperwork. Good afternoon to you.
Hey guys, you know, this is Sacred Heart Church in El Paso, Texas. For months, it has been a magnet for migrants. In fact, just a few days ago when we arrived, we saw hundreds of them sleeping here on the streets. You know, just in the last few days, the Department of Homeland Security conducted what they call a targeted operation. Basically, they told these people, if you do not have the proper paperwork, you need to turn yourself in. And this is just one of the ways that they are trying to get the message out as Title 42 is coming to an end.
For weeks, Border Patrol agents have been bracing for the end of Title 42, the pandemic-era policy that allows U.S. Border Patrol agents to expel migrants without allowing them to request asylum because of a public health emergency. With the policy expiring today, some officials say they anticipate as many as 10,000 migrants to cross the border daily. Earlier this week in El Paso, Texas, which has declared a state of emergency, ICE agents searched cars and tents, warning migrants to get processed by U.S. Border Patrol or risk deportation. The administration says it's deploying 1,500 active duty troops to the El Paso sector to assist with administrative duties, not law enforcement. This area has seen an influx of migrants crossing from Juarez, Mexico over the last 2 weeks. Hundreds are waiting on U.S. soil for up to 8 days to get picked up and processed, with limited access to food and water and no shelter.
So once migrants cross through, they really can't take a whole lot with them on the DHS buses. So they are asked to dump a lot of their clothing and personal belongings right here.
The Texas National Guard also setting up along the border with more than 900 troops.
Under Title 8, if you cross the border illegally, you will still be sent back to Mexico, but this time you're going to, unlike Title 42, now you're going to be enrolled in the system. Right? The migrants are going to find out that if they cross the border illegally, they're going to be sent back and they're going to be barred from seeking asylum for 5 years.
Meanwhile, in Mexico, across from Brownsville, Texas, a makeshift camp littered with trash has been home to more than thousands of migrants, many here for months, desperate to make their way into the United States. When the White House announced its decision to lift Title 42, the plan was to require migrants to apply for legal entry through a phone app, then set up an appointment.
They let her get an appointment, but not her daughter?
Lucia Gomez has been waiting in Matamoros, Mexico with her daughter for 5 months, unable to get an appointment. Others taking measures into their own hands, crossing the river to escape the dangers of living here.
This young mother right here just got to the camp today, and she's already choosing to go across. She says she just doesn't have the time to wait for an appointment. She has a 1-year-old with her and 2 young little girls that already went across.
On the political landscape, Republicans arguing that it's clear Title 42 has been working and should remain in place. Democrats and independents, too, critical of the government's response.
The Biden administration had 2 years to prepare for this and did not do so. And our state is going to bear the brunt, and migrants will be in crisis.
Without much more robust action from the federal government, the current situation will only get worse.
We are making it very clear that our border is not open, that crossing irregularly is against the law, and that those who are not eligible for relief will be quickly returned.
Really what we've heard from all of the local leaders and, for that matter, federal leaders, is that they can handle this, they can manage the amount of people, but really transportation is the biggest issue they have. The shelters are in place. Obviously, we've seen the Texas
I wish I could make a noise.
as well to help manage all of this, but still, you need transportation to get the migrants out of here, because many of them
So you copy the other sleeping TikTokers? No, they copied me. I was the first one to sleep on live.
Many of them are having to wait days in order to get
Happy Thursday. Cliff, happy Thursday.
El Paso, Texas, phenomenal reporting there. Thank you. And just ahead here on GMA3, a candid conversation about families and mental health.
Actress Malin Ackman is here on how she's addressing the challenges in her own family and helping others. GMA3 will be right back.
You cold? Yeah. Cold.
Some shoes
But now I'm getting hot.
last 12 weeks, nearly 3 times longer.
Only Perfecto protects from fleas and ticks nearly 3 times longer than other shoes. That's 12 weeks of protection. Use with caution and dogs with a history of seizures or neurological disorders.
Is it cold in your apartment? Yes, cold in here. The heat stopped working. What state are you in? I can't give away my location.
Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration.
I'm in Louisiana. Okay, Louisiana, yeah. Florida, yeah.
Life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis. And don't take it if you are on dialysis.
Put yourself in the driver's seat. Make an appointment to ask your doctor for Farxiga for chronic kidney disease. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
It's hot and very humid. Humid in Florida too. I'm just playing. It's hot. It's hot in here now. It was cold, but now it's hot. Cause the air blows through the air though. I mean, it was cold. Now it's hot. I mean, it was cold. Now it's hot.
Doctor about new worsening joint aches and
Cause
pain,
air is on.
parasitic infections. Don't change your stop asthma medicines, including
Sorry,
steroids, without
mid
talking to your
typo.
doctor. Ask your specialist
Yeah.
about Dupixent. Want more from your vitamins? Get more with Nature's Bounty. From the
My
first
phone messing up. Your phone messing up? Yeah.
to daily
Yeah.
digestive support, to more wellness solutions every day. Get more with Nature's Bounty.
She found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. Sotyktu is the first of its kind, once daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. For the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding that outfit psoriasis tried to hide from you. Or finding your swimsuit is ready for crime time. That once daily Sotyktu is proven to get more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain labs have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, liver or kidney problems, high triglycerides, or had a vaccine or plan to. Sotyktu is a TYK2 inhibitor. TYK2 is part of the JAK family. It's not known if Sotyktu has the same risks as JAK inhibitors. Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. Ask your dermatologist about Sotyktu for clearer skin. So clearly you. Sotyktu.
Welcome back to GMA3. Malin Ackerman is known for starring in the hit show Billions and blockbusters like 27 Dresses and Couples Retreat.
She's amazing, but now she's taken on a new role, and this time it is personal. She's partnering with On Our Sleeves, an organization dedicated to understanding and promoting children's mental health. And Malin Ackerman joins us now to tell us all about it. First, welcome to you, and good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So why was it important for you and your family to speak out on this issue?
So I grew up in a family where I had a mother who struggled with depression, a younger brother who had severe OCD, and I felt like, mental health has been such a taboo to talk about. There's so much shame around it. So it's trying to destigmatize all of that. I mean, as a child, I wish I had a better understanding.
Is he sleeping? Who's sleeping?
I could better understand my mom, because as a kid, you think it's your fault if your parent isn't feeling well.
Is who sleeping? What's going on, Jay Ducks?
Resources from my younger brother, who's now great and thriving, but it took years, to figure out how to deal with that and where to go and how to talk about it and how to talk to schools about it. So I think it's really important to have those conversations and to take away the shame around it.
You're a mother now, so
I am.
how did that change how you wanted to talk about all of this in your own home?
I just wanted to make sure that my boy was able
Chilling,
to express and understand feelings.
He's sleeping.
There's no shame around it. It's all normal. I think that modeling it for your child is really important, because they usually.
Oh, Ben is sleepy. Ben sleep. He's over there on the she's sleep.
I'm feeling a little anxious right now, and it has nothing to do with you, but this is what's happening, so that he understands that it's not him and that this is normal, and that he also has that space to have those feelings.
And you've also said that there's a power in being vulnerable and asking for help, admitting that you need help.
That's been a huge lesson in life. I've always felt like you have to be strong and you have to survive, and as a woman in this big world, just going head first, and at a certain point I felt so overwhelmed, and finally, just without wanting to, asked for help from my girlfriends and started leaning into them and being vulnerable, and that felt incredible. I felt like I had a community that I hadn't tapped into before. I was too scared to, and the support, and also the community that you get, and you realize that everyone's going through the same thing. And if we don't talk about it, how are we supposed to know? You feel like an outsider. But every single person, I bet, if you ask them how they're doing for real, has something to say.
And it is important to talk about it. What advice do you have for parents when they have these conversations about feelings and emotions with their kids?
Yeah, so every kid is different. Every family is different. The thing I love about this organization that I'm working with now, onoursleeves.org, they have this Operation Conversation, it's called. You can go into their website, and they have all the resources for specifically what you're looking for, what conversation you need to have with your kid.
all these different headings of, you know, if anxiety.
And the hey, Clip, hey, Big Juicy.
And they have
The
conversation starters that you can have with your kids.
Clip really wish someone would do your wish list, BC. I would get you something like shampoo and stuff. Yeah. What's going on, Cliff? That boyfriend, what's going on, famous? Well, maybe I can set a wish list up. Maybe I'll figure out how to set it up. I don't know.
All his emotions and everything that he's gone through throughout the day comes up, and we try to keep an open door to all of that.
It's because of that and those moments that you're having with your son, he's going to grow up and become a fine gentleman.
I hope so.
He will. We know we claim you. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.
And up next right here on GMA3, when we come back, how what you're eating may be affecting certain symptoms that many women experience as they age.
More menopause, DeMarco. Dr. Jen and nutritionist Maya Feller dig into how plant-based nutrition could minimize hot flashes. Our GMA3 Menopause Manual coming up. Stay with us.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
And we're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. When you gotta get it done, one sheet is all you need. And Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with one. This works? Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen.
Voltaren, the joy of movement. If you're making a to-do list today, make it easy on yourself. Just write down Reese's, then write down eat them, and then kind of done for the day. Try big cups. They're stuffed with more stuff.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Every day with these ceramides I need to seal in moisture. CeraVe delivers 3 essential ceramides to help restore my barrier so I can lock in moisture, feel hydrated, and look healthy. CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotions.
Imagine if you could get ahead of your IBS-C by treating it with Linzess. Then you could start proactively managing your constipation with belly pain. Say yes to Linzess. Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall
How you do?
belly pain, discomfort.
How you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Big Juicy. What good, Cliff? G-Swiss? Nah, not G-Swiss. Your moderator blocked me again earlier for sticking up for you. She was trying to protect me. She was trying to protect me, but from keep that girl from sending people to my house. Yeah, because she knows somebody was screen recording the conversation, and then showed it to her of some of the stuff I was saying. That girl might be like, I'm tired of him talking about me. I'm tired of him talking about me, and send somebody to my house. The moderators were protecting me. Yeah, but some of your mods are blocking for no reason. Oh, okay. That's probably why my views is down. Maybe I need to start unmodding people. Right. I probably need to start unmodding people.
Medical headline in the world of oncology and in vaccine technology. Very small study. The preliminary data was published in the journal Nature, looking at an mRNA vaccine. So remember when?
Yes, you do. That's probably why my views is down. Cause used to I sit here and do nothing and have 40 to 50 people in here. Usually I sit here and do nothing and have 40 to 50 people in here doing nothing. Hold on, let me exit out of here. I'm about to go block some mods. I mean, not block some I'm about to go unmod some people, and then let me see what happens with my views. I'll be back, y'all.